Yes, we have come live again, my friends. Please come. Please sit. Please come to sit with me. I don't know why I want you to sit with me. Maybe I just want someone to share my depression with. That's the real truth, baby. I ain't here to spread truth. I'm trying to find other souls that are just as tormented as I am so I can share my depression with them. You can't spread truth anyways. Your version of truth is always going to be different than somebody else's version of truth. The thing with the truth is it depends on who you're asking. You'll get a different answer with it. What's the truth to you? Yeah, everybody's got a different opinion about it, which ain't a problem. That's normal. We're in a mysterious reality. What the problem is when everybody gets an ego about it and starts attacking other people because they don't have the right opinion, as if they know for sure they ever did. It's like, shut your bitch ass up. Oh, you attacking people out there? Y'all are fucking retards. Y'all don't know shit neither. Shut the fuck up. I mean, if you see someone that's for sure an agent or shill, like, yeah, attack them. But like attacking everybody's fucking retarded. Just because they don't agree with you or they were sub to somebody, you're a fucking idiot. What up, my gingers? Oh my god. How many gingers do we have? Dude, we just recently lost an important ginger. Actually, two important gingers. We lost two fucking gingers are throwing in the towel, bro. Man, what happened with them? I heard Nonconformist Radio deleted his channel, and Joshua deleted his channel. Two of my favorite fucking channels. Two fucking gingies. What did I have to? Oh yeah, I gotta go to TLT. Man, why do I always struggle to find Discord for some reason? Don't switch. Where's the? Let me turn this thing off. Oh Jesus, AT! I just messaged you on Discord. Let me exit all these programs, all these tabs. None of this shit matters. Exit. What up, T? How you doing, brother? Ah, shit. They got captured or what? Raptured. Who got raptured? Oh, did Nonconformist and Joshua get raptured out of this hell realm? No, please. I want to go with them. Please, somebody hurry up. Send me some red hair dye. Man, I don't want to be here. Hopefully they did get raptured the hell out of this hell realm. Kudos to them. Let's come back and get me, motherfucker. That's all I got to say. Oh, today's 7-11. And it's 11 p.m. Today is 7-11. Interesting day. How y'all doing tonight? Bro, did you guys hear my diss record? That shit was so hardcore, bro. I just say that motherfucker. When I said this, some of the dumbest shit ever. It's like, your mug could bring a dirty rug to tears. Like dad joke type shit. Like, I said some more fucked up shit when I did it, but it was still funny. I want to make another one. Honestly, I want to make another one. I want him to tag me again in some other stupid video that's nonsensical so I can get enough anger and energy to want to make another rap diss. It was fun, bro. It was fun. If you guys ever want to make a rap diss for one of your ops, bro, hit me up. I enjoy it. It's fun. So, that looks like an interesting video from Chad over there. So here's what I've noticed, guys, is that I think people want truth, but that's not what people actually want. People want somebody to relate to, somebody, to reassure their own thoughts, somebody to make them feel normal, or they really want support is what they want. They want constant support from channels like mine because I'm somebody they can relate to. But actual truth, it's like, nah, Because the truth is, I'm not on that down and out or angry mode shit all the time. A lot of times I'm happy and chill and chilling. And I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying I'm this like happiest guy in the world, but overall, I'm sort of content. Like life doesn't bother me as much as it used to. I'm kind of chill. I enjoy getting on stream and joking with you guys and cracking jokes and stuff. I'm not always on that, this is the end, all is lost, all is hope. It's like I can't. Who could be that way all the time and not lose their fucking mind? I mean, that's why I say the truth literally drives you crazy. When I say shit like that, I mean, like literally, if you get onto the path of truth and stay on it, it literally drives you crazy. So you have to play this sort of walk a thin line game between your sanity and chasing down the truth. And once you find the truth, let's say you found the truth, what if this is a simulation or just like one of them Vazen comments, all is lost in the ether of the void beyond the patriarch of the magnificent, like it may be so dramatic, but can you take it that serious all the time? Sure, you could, but you're going to lose your fucking mind. That's what I'm saying. The actual truth as a thing, consider it like a spell or a program written into this simulation. The truth itself, the very essence of the truth, drives consciousness that seeks it insane. That's crazy when you think about it, bro. This is definitely a soul trap. This reality is a soul trap, or I'll say as a conscious entity, it feels like a soul trap. It may be a simulation or something else like that, not necessarily a soul trap. That's just a good descriptor. Because, well, the essence that I am, this Chris Avatar thing that has to experience this shit every day, isn't a huge fan of it. Again, I sort of lucked out when it comes to my stock state. I am sort of happy-go-lucky compared to most people. But other than that, which is a blessing, I didn't realize that was a blessing until much later in life, till like a year ago, that it's a blessing to be that way. But be lessing, be mooring, maybe I should say. But mooring sounds like mourning, which isn't a good word either. I had watermelon and fried chicken for lunch, then passed out for 4 hours. Bro, those are two of my favorite foods. Good watermelon, though, man. These, even honestly, I don't know, man. Even when you go to the fucking little tents and shit, the farmers market tents, bro, they're still selling seedless. It's like, bro, where are the fucking seeded watermelons? Like, sell me a fucking normal fruit, please. Like, it's just this reality's just gotten so ridiculous. Like, everybody talks about traveling. That's really the only thing I would want to do to travel. Just get out of America's food system for about 6 months or a year and detox from all this fake cardboard food we call food in this fucked up reality. But honestly, Canterbury, now I get my fried chicken from Publix, bro. I don't even go to KFC's a disgusting filth pit. I've never tried Church's or I love fried chicken. Maybe I should try them. Maybe they're really good, but nothing's good like it used to be. Like old KFC where the meat was white and juicy and fucking the outside was nice and crunchy and crispy. It wasn't like that weird soggy or that slimy type of meat. I miss old KFC, bro. But actually now Publix fried chicken's way better than KFC's fried chicken. Who share similar ideas and reasoning. For most, that ends up being biased confirmation. Absolutely, Canterbury. I agree. Have you tried DN? What do you mean, Matt? DN? Have I tried? What is that? I don't know what that is. That man, fuck this dude, bro. I knew you were just. You know what's funny, Matt? I swear on my fucking mother's grave. I knew you were saying some dumb shit the same second I looked and you said these nuts. Instantly, I knew it literally a split second before you pressed enter, bro. I'm like, he's saying some dumb shit, these nuts. When you said DN, I thought I'm thinking some drug. I'm like, have you tried DN? It's like, I'm thinking, is that a drug? Like, I start thinking drugs. This motherfucker got me. The black diamond watermelons are nice and crispy. I've only seen seeded watermelons once this year. Ay. Yeah, they're just like ain't even real food in this fucking reality anymore. It's so weird. Like we talk about how this reality is a simulation or it's fake. It's like, man, literally like everything is fake. The food's even fake. Everything's just all fake, fake, fake. Even these women out here are fake. They're walking around with fake shit in their face and their butts and their lips and their whatever. They're all fake, fake motherfuckers. All these guys you see walking around, these big jack motherfuckers, they're fake. They're injecting it up their ass. They're pussies. They're not even real men anymore. Everyone's just a fake, chemical changed, weird, bloated, injected, filler lipped fucking weirdo now, bro. Everyone's a fake ass Peckerwood. Bezos' wife, so vile creature. I've never seen his wife. Why would he have a wife? Like, honestly. Honestly, if I was as rich as Bezos, I'd probably have a woman I'm close to, I think. Woman that I'm close to, but I don't know if I would have a wife. For what? What, when you're that rich? Okay, I mean, I hate to say it, but if you fell truly in love with someone, that's chemistry. You don't have no say-so in that anyways. That's going to happen. But outside of that, making the decision, why would I have a wife if I was that rich? I mean, I hate to say it, but, you know, the guy provides for, in my old traditional perspective, a guy provides for a home and a woman makes it a home. But you don't even need that no more. Like, you don't need somebody to cook, somebody to clean. You got that much money, you could pay for all that shit. You literally don't need anybody in your life if you got that kind of money. She looks like a plastic alien now. What the hell? Really? I'm curious to see what she looks like now. There it is. Jeff Bezos' wife. Oh, she does look kind of odd. Oh, yeah, she's one of those. Okay, yeah, her face is starting to look like the alien face, or I don't know how to explain it. Plastic. Oh, Canterbury said it. Jesus, Canterbury, you said it. She looks like a plastic alien now. Canterbury knows exactly what I mean. Like when they start literally like looking like not human anymore. It's like, bro, your fucking face looks weird. Stop doing that. And there's a lot of women that were gorgeous. And if they just would have aged gracefully, they would have been beautiful, probably even into their 60s. But they start getting all this weird shit, letting themselves go, hoping that the plastic surgery can sort of carry them through. And they really just end up looking bizarre, bro. Because they do it again. And next thing you know, they look like these weird cheekbones are super big. This part's sucked in. Their lips are all weird and like misshapen and big. And I don't know, they just end up looking weird, man. Same with the motherfuckers that take all that junk, the steroids and the testosterone. Their faces start looking weird, bro. And I'm not even talking about when they're in their 40s or something. Like, I'm talking about when they start taking that shit. I've seen 20-year-olds where their faces start looking like that steroid face thing that happens where you start looking like a weird mutant. I see that shit even on people on YouTube or whatever. There's a kid named Sam Solik. Go look at that kid's face. You'll know exactly what I mean. The second you see his face, what I mean about steroid face, bro. They'd start looking weird as fuck. If you ever seen the dude called the Great Khali, how his face is all weird looking, bro, that's a steroid face. But he got his from giantism. These motherfuckers end up looking like Great Khali while they're like 5'8". You know what I'm saying? Like for real. Or they end up getting gyno, which literally gives them little boobies on the end of their man pecs. It's just like, ooh, man, why would you even chance that? Like the whole reason half of you are taking, I'd say the majority, I'd say 95% of steroid users is to look good. You guys ain't out there powerlifting or competing. You're just trying to look good. It's like, bro, you could do that with a healthy diet and just consistency. You can look good. If you're just trying to look attractive, you know, girl, I mean, there's some girls that really like a guy that's got big muscles and all that, but for the most part, they just want a dude that's fit the same way we are. Like, sure, we would like a girl with a shelf ass, but if some dime piece walks up to us and she's fit, we're already attracted. You know what I'm saying? They don't need all the extra shit. But these motherfuckers inject until they grow titties, and it's like, bro, the whole point of this was so that you could look good. And you just grew tits. You fucked your whole fucking shit up. That's literally like having this beautiful canvas painting. You're working on your delts, your track. You're literally trying to form your body, and then someone took a pile of runny dog shit and went right across your portrait. Just splattered shit on it. You fucked yourself up, idiots, because you wanted to be more fucking muscular. You fucking idiots. Look what you did. Lots of them looked fine before whatever the new Botox is shit. I don't know, Canterbury. Do you remember? I remember when they originally started doing breast implants. And bro, they looked weird, dude. They looked like literally just like bubbles, like blown up, like a child's toy bubble, like Nazi titties or something. Who said that? Somebody said they were Nazi titties because they don't jiggle. They would jump and the titties would just go with them. They were just like permanent plastic pieces. They started putting breast implants behind the boob, and that made them look more natural. But dude, the original ones look so silly. So stupidly silly. It's like, sweetheart, you've got like hospital gloves blown up onto your chest. It looks silly. Sam Solit, guy's like 24. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Just look at his face, how he looks all weird and his hair's thinning. And I mean, just that's steroids, dude. That's that. I don't know how to explain it, but I know when I see it. I've seen it my whole life. I know what they look like. They look like these weird mutant looking ass. I don't know. Their mouth's always open. Their neck's they're always like struggling to breathe. Their necks and jaws are always like so filled in that it looks like one piece. They always have like pimples on their back. They're just, I know exactly what these motherfuckers look like. 24. I wish that shit never existed. Just so I could see what people are truly capable of physically when it comes to bodybuilding. Like, I want to see what a true natural lifter looks like, and I just don't trust anybody anymore. It's so common. You can order it off fucking Amazon now. It's called SARMs. It's legal to order on there's fucking 14-year-olds ordering steroids probably off Amazon, telling their mom and dad, hey, let me use your credit card. I want to get these vitamins that are going to help me at the gym. And meanwhile, their parents are probably oblivious. These kids are ordering fucking steroids. I saw it, and they have man boobies by the time they're 16. Like, bro, you just fucked up your whole shit. You're an idiot. But I understand it too. I mean, I know that you go, I mean, it takes a certain type of person to enjoy working out, and you can change into that type of person. But a lot of people, I understand why people want to cheat. It takes a long time to put on a little amount of muscle. It really does. If you're going the natural route. On cruise last year, she had started doing the face morphing. Felt bad for her. Oh yeah, dude. I seen some of those chicks at the gym I go to now. I'm addicted to Mio now. What's Mio? Is that some other shit? She looked like, are you gonna tell me like you're gonna put your nuts on my head or something, man? So, oh yeah, dude, a lot of them are gorgeous women that just, it's funny. I heard this on Greg Douche's channel. His name's Greg Douche or Greg Douche or some shit. He had said that there's a steroid that guys take that makes you feel great. Like the way he explained it, you just feel so good and you feel great and you get great pumps and your muscles get bigger and blah, blah. But he said when a woman takes this same type of steroid that a guy takes, because they're a woman, it's 10 times stronger on them. So there's a steroid out there that a woman can take. I guess you could say, I don't know how it works. Like if a guy injects a whole vial of steroids, she's only got to inject a little sliver of this amount of steroids. And should she end up looking like she's on horse steroids or whatever? I heard, again, from all of them, all these people, they say the most powerful steroid is one called trenbolone. But that really makes you look retarded. Like that's one of them. It changes your face, just changes your whole shit. You end up aging 20 years. And it's like, man, are muscles really that important, bro? God, Lee, did you even try being natural first? Did you're telling me you couldn't achieve a fucking physique that was decent? You know what I'm saying? Come on. Yeah, Israel Adesanya popped out a boobie. He tried saying it was because he fucking smoked too much weed. Like, bro, I guarantee you, I know. I guarantee you, bro. I guarantee you, I knew 20 people, at least 20 people before I was 18 years old, but before I was 17, you could say. I knew at least 20 people that I could guarantee you smoked double what Adesanya smokes, bro. I knew some, anyways, anyways. I never seen one of my weed head buddies pop out a titty ever, bro. Ever. I've never, yeah, dude, it happened to me, Chris. What, dude, what? Look my fucking good titty. Smoking all this weed, man. I never heard of that. Like, I've been around some real weed heads, bro. Like, Snoop Dogg might think he's a weed head. Willie Nelson might think he's a weed head. I've been around weed heads that would smoke them motherfuckers retarded, bro. Like, I've never seen a titty pop out. UFC fighter that said he didn't take. Yeah. He popped. Yeah, I know. Titty's doing a Nazi salute. Yeah, bro. Kids are dumb. I enjoy rowing. Mio is a water flavor enhancer. Oh, really? That's what we should have. We should all have our distilled water, not in plastic bottles, because, unless you want to drink credit cards into your brain all day, microplastics. And we should only add like these flavorings to our water that are full of nutrients, vitamins, minerals. I'm pretty sure the guy who holds the record for lifting the most weight is vegan. I don't think he roids. No. The strongest man I've ever seen on record. There are people that claim they did that, but on record is what's his name? The English dude, Eddie Hall. He deadlifted 500 kilograms. This is like deadlifted way more than 1,000 pounds. 1,200 pounds. What is 500 kilos? What is that? What is 500 kilos in pounds? This dude deadlifted 1,100 pounds. What the hell? Whoopsie daisy. I don't know how the hell that happened. He's the strongest man I know about. And he's definitely on steroids. Hold the record. Hoodlum's brother for sure. What about him? Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, Roy, shrink your balls, grow kitties, and get real angry. No thanks. He was actually the weakest out of everybody, if I remember correctly, Matt. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Autocorrect is being a witch today. Doesn't still water lack all the nutrients that comes with water? What nutrients comes with water? With isotonic cells becoming. So I think we get the majority of what we want from our food. Actually, the water that comes out of your sink is full of just nasty shit. And it definitely doesn't pick up minerals. It's not like it's ran through earth coming to you and then filtered. Usually it's refiltered through a shit factory and sent to you through PVC pipes. So if it's picking up any minerals, it's only the stuff that they added to it. And boy, there's a lot of stuff they add to it. Get yourself a water distiller and you'll see they add a lot of shit to your water. And a lot of people talk about electrolytes. Like, dude, that's just salt. Like, that's salt. Add a pinch of fucking salt to your water jug and it's now electrolyte water. Or a lot of people say the minerals thing, like, oh no, doesn't it pull minerals out of you? No, it pulls a lot of negatively charged ions out of your body. It doesn't really pull out, and it doesn't matter anyways. I mean, unless you're fasting, what minerals are you missing? You should be getting it from your food. Just eating one moringa pill will give you most of the vitamins and minerals you need for the day. Weed heads, you talking to taking? I'm sorry, man. I'm not the fastest reader. I'm not a fan of reading. I hate reading. Minerals within the soil, etc. Yeah, most of the soil's dead. If you, they're not all of it. There's some healthy soil. Like I said, I've seen some great healthy soil in Pennsylvania. I'm sure there's some in Florida somewhere. I'm just not living on it. I live on Lime Rock, but there ain't no worms. They can't crawl through rock. I would need one of those Tremor movie fucking worms. You guys here, don't move. One of them types of worms. I love that movie. Everyone hates on shit like that back in the day, like them old action movies from like the 80s and 90s. But I love those movies, bro. They were corny. So what? It's a movie. Animes are corny. People love animes though. So lucky to have well water. Still some that. Yeah, dude. But sometimes well water, bro. You turn on the shower and that shit smells like a horse farted in your fucking water heater before you turn it on. That's what it smells like, bro. I mean, literally, someone shitting on you, and then it's like, dude, that stink is in this water. Ooh, if you have a great reverse osmosis system on well water, that wouldn't happen. But yeah, that's probably the best way to go is well water, or if you live on a spring to pull spring water. Uh, and even if you live in a brackish spring like where I do, I'm on the Gulf. You could say the water in my area is on the Gulf. So even if I pull water out of this spring, I would still prefer that water filtered, as opposed to the shit factory water that I get sent. You know what I'm saying? I would shower in that water. If I should run a pump and pull that water and distill that water for my drinking water and not use any water, and definitely not shower in that water either. If you've ever seen the videos where they can test fluoride in the cup, how quickly fluoride absorbs into your skin, it's unbelievable, bro. Just being in there a few seconds. You put your hand into a water, same water, you could test it and show fluoride, and then you could keep your hand in this water for about, let's say, 10 seconds, pull it out, test the same water, just came out of the same faucet. The one that had the fluoride turns blue. The one where you had your hand in it stays clear because your hand already absorbed all the fucking fluoride that was in there. Ain't that crazy? And we shower in that shit every day. We should be showering in rainwater probably, but even that's contaminated at this point with the goddamn chemtrails. I heard that shit was made illegal in Florida. It's interesting because they still spray one right above my house every single day. Every single day. The whole fucking sky will be clear, and there will be this one thick fucking chemtrail right above my house every fucking day. Seeing it again today, I'm like, bro, I should be documenting this shit, honestly, like taking pictures of it or videos or whatever. So lucky to have well water, yeah. On the water side, mulching is where it's at. Kills the weeds, feeds the worms, rebuilds soil. Also did a bunch of permaculture, buried branches in a pit and the trees are growing amazing around it. What? Cannabear's on this shit, bro. Listen to this dude. Fluoride scan, 99% goes to laundry, dishes, lawn, showering. But let's medicate for our teeth. Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's to help your teeth. It's like, bro, but like you just said, that was a great comment, Cannabear. What up, Viru? Have you been here, Viru, or did you just showed up? What up, Viru? You give us therapy and redemption. Thank you, Viru. I appreciate that. You guys also help me. I actually just left a comment. Where did I leave that comment? Oh, somewhere. I don't know if it was a comment on. Oh yeah, it was somebody commenting on me. I left a comment saying, lately, actually, I'm struggling to make the same old videos I made, like my videos where I get angry, and I know that those videos are therapy for people, but I'm really struggling because since I started streaming, I sort of always have access to conscious souls. It's like my community, people that, and you don't always have to agree with me. Actually, one of the people I talk to the most is Shengel, and we don't disagree that much, or we don't agree on much anything. We actually disagree all the time, but we keep talking because he's an interesting guy to talk to, and neither one of us gets emotional when we disagree. Like, I enjoy talking to him. But because I have access to all these people that think, that sounds fucked up, but it sort of has taken a lot of my anger and frustration, because I guess I'm assuming that a lot of my anger and frustration came from a lack of community, and I have that now. So I'm like, and maybe just the detaching or getting used to the realm or coming to terms with it, I'm thinking I'm just not as mad as I used to be anymore. I sort of see my body as an avatar only being used for me to participate in this experience, and that when it dies, it's not all that important. I'm going to use it up and move on anyways. My spirit's going to create realities when I leave this one. This one was just the beginning. It was to show me how reality can even be. It was to give me the concept of creating 3D objects and living in an existence. But when I leave here, I'm in the dream realm again. All of this shit that people manifest up, I think is shit that they manifest up. These NDEs, I think these are things that they manifest up. I guarantee you, if we were brought up in a society where we were told, Oh, when you die, you enter the Stargate machine. It's gears within gears, but it opens a portal and you walk through there. You would never hear about the pearly gates. Every time in NDE, oh yeah, yeah. And anytime you'd hear about NDE, it would be about that machine. Oh yeah, I seen the gates. It's like everybody's manifesting this dumb shit. Everybody's manifesting the old uncle wearing the suit. Hey, come towards the light. You guys are manifesting that shit. What if you can communicate with other manifestors in the nether realm, though? That's where it's going to get interesting, because if they can manifest anything they want in communication with you and project it onto you, they could manifest to you that they're this, 200-foot tall demon, scary, and they're coming to hunt you and put you in a fear mode and get you manifesting for them. So I think that the same way we coexist with other entities in this realm, we coexist with other entities on the other realm, and some of them are not nice. Some of them are what me and you would call in this realm a fucking asshole. And yeah, they'll play with you. They know that you're an infinite being and you're eventually going to figure it out. And it's not harmless. It's very disrespectful and evil what they're doing to a degree, probably in a lot of cases, but they don't give a fuck. But if you're aware of that, fact, they could try to scare you right here. And as long as you're just calm and dead-eyed at their attempt to manipulate your emotions, they're powerless. They're just another projection trying to manipulate you. Going to a normie there. Yeah, sharing, that's a good comment. Thank you, Canterbury. I agree with that, yeah. Yes, sir. Sharing with other awake people is probably therapeutic. Probably more therapeutic than going to a normie therapist. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely it is. Well, first off, the main reason because of that, Canterbury, is that a lot of the stuff that brings us down, therapists would try to talk you out of those beliefs. They'd say, no, the government matters and they really care about you. All this stuff that you're saying that makes you, depressed and miserable, like they're evil and they're perpetuating war. That's all in your head, Canterbury. Here, take these pills that came off a conveyor belt. There are great therapists. Check out a channel called Healthy Gamer GG. If you see a Middle Eastern guy, pretty boy, that's him. He was actually staff at Harvard. He was a teacher at Harvard. Yeah, Dr. K's a great. You don't think he would agree with what? That he's a great. He's a great fucking. I think he's amazing, dude. He's one of the best therapists I've ever seen. I agree about the entities, all sorts in this realm, and we can't perceive them all. Yeah, we can't perceive them. They're literally on a different wavelength. Entities are sort of like a sound frequency that exists. And the more sporadic that the energy is, the more demonic or evil it comes off. The more calm that the energy is, the less crazy, the more angelic or calm it will come off. I agree about the entities. Yeah. What do you mean Dr. K wouldn't agree with what? Groupthink versus CBT therapist. Oh, Matt, you're saying that the reason that we feel relieved talking to each other is because it's a groupthink. We all agree with each other versus what's CBT? What do you mean by that? Mystery School was my therapist. Laugh out loud. So I never talked to a therapist, but I did watch Dr. K probably 6-7 years ago now. 6 years ago. And it's funny, he's being brought up. I went because I just, I grow attached to people. I start to love people and I start to miss them. So I'll go like, I wonder how Dr. K is doing, and I'll go and I'll watch one of his videos. And I just watched one yesterday and it was a great video. He knows his shit, bro. That dude knows his shit. I would say, I don't know what Matt if he agrees with what I'm saying. I would personally say, check out his channel. That dude. And he does talk about gaming and stuff. But man, he also talks 95% about shit any human being can relate to. Any human, even if you're not a gamer, just get past the gaming shit that he says. Like because he talks, as a therapist, obviously, he deals with a lot of guys that have gaming addiction. So, guys that are 30, still playing video games, living with their parents like shit, guys that are 40, and it doesn't matter. That's what he was dealing with. That's why he started his channel. He's dealing with a lot of people. But the truth is that they game because it's an escape from reality. And I don't think it's so much that they don't face reality. I think it's more that they've realized they can't face reality. They can't change the things that bother them. So they just escape. That's what I would do. I would escape with my video games. Even when I was a little kid, I would get into my video games because they were more pleasurable than my real life was. My real life was scary, especially when my father was around. It was always scary. It's just a child in a perpetual state of fear. That's how you create trauma. Cognitive behavior therapy. Groupthink stems from ego and just self-fulfillment prophecies. There's efficiency in getting some pushback from a CBT therapist, and they shouldn't guide you away from certain things unless it's affecting you negatively in your everyday routine. Dude, it would be dope. I wonder if I could get him to get on my channel. Dude, I got a conversation with Martin Leake, Eric Dubay. I wonder if I could get Dr. K on my channel. I'll probably just send him an email, be like, bro, I need your help, dude. I'm struggling up in this bitch. Maybe I should lie to him and be like, I'm about to fucking kill myself, goddammit. No, that's very manipulative, Chris. Don't say that. I can't take it no more, Dr. K. But he would think I was a complete madman. I mean, if I got into like what it is about this realm that bothers me, he would think I was a complete psychopath. Dude, I hate groups. Matt, I fucking hate groupthink. Isn't it interesting that there's literally two different types of psychology, one for individuals and one for groups? Because people literally behave so much more different in a group than they do one-on-one. People one-on-one are pretty cool. I can deal with most people one-on-one. But man, you start adding 2, 3, 4, man, all of a sudden you make it a group, people start acting like fucking retards. Affecting you negatively in your everyday routine. Yeah, can it be therapeutic to talk like individuals? Absolutely, but I don't think doing so would measure up against most CBT therapy. Well, the downside is, Matt, most of the people watching this don't have the money to go to a therapist anyway, so they're going to have to settle for the, Chris Sedaris version of therapy. This one's free. Most people can afford this one, but I'm sure at some point AI is going to do that. AI outdoes humans in everything that we put AI in, so outdoing most therapists, I wouldn't be surprised. Especially if they actually study like people like Dr. K, the way they think, the way they respond, study his types of, because I really do think that dude could fucking cure you of pneumonia with one of his therapies, bro. He's that good. What's interesting though, Matt? I remember seeing this on his channel, and I'm pretty sure it brought him to tears talking about it because he couldn't fix this one. But he had dealt with people like this before. But one of the few types of people that he couldn't help were people who got abused as children, where while one parent, usually the father, is beating the fuck out of the baby, the other parent is sitting there idle, not doing anything. He said, if I get kids that dealt with that, usually there's no fixing them. You can't do that to a child's mind. It makes them feel like there's nobody in this realm for them. That God, at 5 years old, like God has left you in hell. That's a good way to turn somebody into a monster. If you want to create a serial killer, do that to them. You want to create a future prison inmate, do that to them. But yeah, he's right. It's tough being one of those kids. It's tough. I get emotional talking about it. But if you understand the way psychology works, you're not looking at the emotions of a 40-year-old man. You're looking at the emotions of a 5-year-old baby. It's tough. But I got old Mary Jane to carry me through, baby. But yeah, maybe that's why I like psychology so much. I had to figure out what was wrong with me. But anyways. Yeah, child abuse is rough. Scars you forever. Yeah, just it scars your mind forever, dude. You can sit and oh, I've worked through my demons and my dark night of the soul, all this shit, bro. It doesn't heal. You get tough and you just avoid the thoughts because the truth is you can't heal when you're a traumatized 5-year-old. It's just too hard. It's so deep. It's so deep. You just can't. People like that stay broken. Yeah. It's too deep. Yeah, anyways. Yeah, I could easily walk you through the perfect playbook if you want to create a serial killer or a narcissist or an evil fucking psychopath or hateful angry person. Just have the dad beat the fuck out of them or their siblings right in front of them while the mom's sitting there like this, scared to say anything because she'll get her face smashed in too if she says some shit. He'll give her a fucking slap upside the head. The only thing that my mom would say was, "Stop! You're gonna kill him." That's all she would say. You know, a little bit. I do a little bit of cardio. I honestly, bro, I don't have a lot of meat on me, anyways. Just doing the weightlifting. That fucking the machines they have at the gym. They got the one like where you're almost like you're skiing. Your knees take zero impact. There's no stomp, stomp, stomp. But sometimes I do. Yeah, the elliptical. Sometimes I do the treadmill. I go to the max setting and then I go up to pretty high speed and where it's like this or whatever. And I run up that with the thing. But honestly, if I mix cardio into my exercises, bro, I'll have a 6-pack and put on zero muscle because I'll have no fat left to turn into muscle. So what did I eat today so far? I ate a big ass steak about that big, about this much mashed potatoes. I ate a bowl of ice cream. Oh, it's called sweet and creamy coconut road, Publix brand. But anyways, I ate a bowl of ice cream this fucking big, this deep. I eat like I'm trying to get fat and still struggle to keep on weight. So I really can't do cardio, but I would. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I would just because it's something else to do. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm not eating well right now. I mean, lately it's been a little tough, but uh, yeah. Well, I mean, I guess not eating healthy. I mean, to me, eating a steak and a bowl of ice cream and a bunch of mashed potatoes. I mean, I'm eating well for sure. Yeah, I've got plenty of carbs to break down. I've got plenty of energy. This thing's got about I don't know 8 tablespoons of sugar in it. Oh, dude, it's so good, bro. It's so good. So what I do, I take my bowl and I get some distilled water. I put it in the pan. I put my bowl in the pan with distilled water and I put it to boil. And the bottom of the bowl gets real hot. And then once the water's boiling, I take it out and I put the water in my bowl and I swish it around. So the bowl gets real, real hot. And I pour out the water and then I put the ice cream in there and it's like just steaming. but it makes it like an ice cream milkshake, bro. Oh my god, it's so good, bro. I'm fucking up my. Well, anyways, it is what it is, baby. That's just how I get down. This reality is about experience, anyways. I mean, or it's about our suffering. Either way, I have an experience every day, and they're my copes. I smoke weed. I talk to you guys, do the streaming, and I eat. That's what I like. Weed, food, and fucking talking to normal human beings. And it's not like I can't talk to normal human beings. I mean, first off, who do I talk to? As a 40-year-old guy that's not working right now, I don't have a job, so I don't have coworkers. I'm not going to school. I don't have classmates. Who do I talk to? I mean, I could go to the bar. You guys think I'm going to get a complicated, deep, conscious conversation at the bar? Maybe. Man, again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm making too many assumptions. How would I know? I don't go. Maybe I would sit next to a badass chick that's like, you know what? I think this fucking reality is a hell realm where we suffer for no reason. Who knows? I'd be like, what the fuck? I think I just met my wife, bro. Oh, dude, it's so good. Strength and see how I measure up. Matt, if you really want to see, I have no issue with showing what I'm capable of, but grip strength is probably one of the weakest things on my body. I don't have good grip strength. Actually, I start struggling because a lot of the stuff that I do, I have a high. I do have, I think, I don't want to say high strength because there's people like Eddie Hall that exist, but you can say a good amount of strength, and it gets so heavy that I'm struggling to maintain the grip on them. So my grip strength sucks. I would say my grip strength sucks. My second worst thing is probably any leg exercise you could probably beat me in. I didn't start working out legs until like 12 leg workouts ago, like for real, until I was like 40. And then shoulders because I had shoulder injuries. My shoulders probably aren't super strong. But other than that, I'm pretty strong when it comes to chest, tries, buys. Again, I didn't even start working out lats until like a year ago, and they're already pretty strong. I think I can do max weight on that one. To me, I think I'm pretty strong when I can go max weight on the machine and work out with it. Do 3 sets of 10 with that. Then you're pretty strong. But I don't know what pretty strong is. I don't work out with motherfuckers. Oh, but I do know that when I work out in front of my coworker, David, who's like one of my best buddies, like I said, my 2 favorite people in the world right now are probably David and Dom, my 2 old coworkers. But he goes to the same gym as me. And sometimes he'll walk up on me and he's like, God damn, motherfucker. Like, you do that? No, you don't. No, that's what he said to me. He's like, what did he say? I can't remember what he said. And I said, I just do the max weight. And he's like, you ain't doing that. And I just sat down and repped it hella easy right in front of him. Hella easy. I'm like, this is lightweight, bro. Look how easy I'm moving the weight. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm pretty sure I'm strong because David's a fucking pretty stocky dude. It's not like David's some little pussy boy. And he's looking at me like, motherfucker, how are you lifting this shit? So maybe I'm stronger than even I know. I don't know how strong I am, but you would definitely beat me. My grip strength sucks, bro. My hands aren't that big. I got Donald Trump hands almost. Like that's to my face. But, well, I guess they're not super small, but they're not. I don't have the biggest hands. And for years, actually, I had issues with where my hands would get cold all the time, like blood circulation issues. That sort of stopped, but I had them issues for years. And I think that blood not getting into my hands really had an issue with my grip strength because wheeling and planting in the garden is my coat. Just planted I love being around plants and shit too. Canterbury, I just don't have any room. I have nowhere to grow them. And again, I'm on lime rock. The only thing I could probably grow here would be potatoes. And if they could get through the goddamn rock. Root. Fuck, dude, you're lucky. I don't do any of the formal shit anymore. I just use kettlebells, sandbags, and body weight with cardio machines mixed in. My forearms are sculpted by Hercules. Damn, Matt, dude, I'm proud of you, bro. Fucking, actually, I was at the gym earlier. Doing a quick leg day. And, well, again, actually, it's funny you bring it up. I did about 100 calories on the elliptical today, which is something I rarely do. So it's interesting you brought up the cardio thing. I almost never do cardio, but I did that today. And I went and I finished doing legs. And I was watching a dude over there, and he was in great shape, and he was doing those ropes or whatever that people do, and it just looked fun, interesting, and I thought, maybe I should switch it up. Maybe try calisthenics or one of these rope things, or maybe the kettlebells like you're talking about. But I've always done it the way I do it. I would sort of feel out of place. That's why I don't know. I wish I sort of had like a workout partner with me. Maybe I should just walk up to the guy doing it and be like, "Yo, tell me how are you doing this? Like, show me this exercise." You know what I'm saying? But maybe I'll just do that. I'll just ask him about it. But and my forearms are decent. My forearms are decent, but fucking dude, my dad had huge. My dad's forearms were like twice the size. I don't know what he was a painter. I mean, so obviously his fucking forearms were huge. I mean, it was literally like this. It was he had this weird big giant forearms. If you want better grip strength, just start using heavy kettles and farmer's walk. So I can't tell you like max bench, but I can tell you pretty close to my max curl right now is probably the 70-pound dumbbells. That would probably be my max curl. Maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 reps. And on that third one, I'd be fucking probably like, really leaning. Because earlier I went and I sort of maxed. I was just curious. I was like, well, what can I do? Because usually when I go up to do biceps, I just use 50-pound dumbbells and I do 3 sets of 10 curls. And then if I have anything left, I'll go down to 45 curls and I'll curl those. And then I'll go down to 40 curls and I'll curl those if there's still some gas in the tank. But today I went up there, I did 50s. Then I moved up to 55s. I did 60s, and then I moved up to 65s. And the 65s, I was able to curl once. So I'm thinking if I just walked up, maybe did a quick warm up, I could probably go straight to 70s and fucking curl them at least 2 or 3 times, at least. And I'm 165 pounds. It's not like I'm this big guy. Well, right now I'm probably like at 173 or 74. I'm not a big guy. When I'm fit, I'm 165. So I think that's very strong for my body weight. And again, if I'm super, super fit, like I'd be in the 150s, like 159. I'm talking like low body. Like if I was competing at a bodybuilding competition, you say I could get down to like 160 pretty much. And I'm still that strong. So I think I'm pretty strong for an old man. Not doing too bad. Benches is the max on the machine. I don't even know what it is. It's the max weight you can put. It's either 220 or 280. And I rep that all day. I'll rep that motherfucker 100 times. I'll rep that motherfucker 100 times, bro. That ain't shit. But I don't really know weights. Today was really the first time in years where I was really like, let me just see what I can do. I never do that. First off, because, well, I don't want to get an injury. If you've ever had a goddamn physical injury, it's literally like being in a torture chamber. Once your body's fucked, life sucks. There's just no way around it. So like ripping a bicep off the bone or something like that, I'm just not interested in that. So there's that reason, the injury reason. That's really it. Honestly, to me, I'm still an ego lifter. Curling 50-pound dumbbells is ego lifting. To me, that's ego lifting. Even if I do it with perfect slow motion form and not arch my back 1%, if I do it with perfect form, it's still like, bro, come on. You're a 165-pound dude. You're not a 260-pound dude. Calm down. Why are you curling 50-pound dumbbells? What are you trying to fucking be a tough guy? It's heavy. But again, that's how I build. I don't build like I've tried the bodybuilding approach. It does not work. The only way that I actually get thicker is by literally getting stronger. The only way that my body gets thicker. Other than that, I can maintain a physique by bodybuilding, but I can't build up. I'm not one of those dudes that could take a 35-pound dumbbell and sit there and curl it all day for 1,000,000 reps. It'll do nothing for me. I'm not a stamina bodybuilder. I'm a weightlifter bodybuilder. Hour of rowing a day. An hour of rowing, bro? Are you crazy? That's like, I don't know, like 1,000 calories mixed with a little, an hour would probably, that'd be like 400 or how many, do you know how many calories you're doing in an hour? A lot of the machines tell you nowadays. My cardio health and breathing just improved so much. Even actually, didn't realize it needed to. When I started working out my legs, Matt, because I realized how connected the whole body is and how important all these different muscles are. And that when we just have a sedentary lifestyle and we lose these important leg muscles, it literally affects our health in a weird way. I don't know if you've noticed that people that whose certain muscles atrophy, they start ending up with health issues everywhere else in their life. There's certain leg muscles that are directly correlated to mortality, how long you live. There's a leg muscle in your leg that depends on how big it is how long you live. So it's like I started working out my legs. I started doing calves, everything. Like I never worked out. Actually, dude, you could say the first 10 exercises, and I've only done about 20 now for my legs. I would do calf raises or whatever on the leg press machine. I would just, put it on a lower weight, like 120, and I would do calves, whatever. And every bone in my feet, dude, and there's hundreds of them, was like old, rickety, unflexed, uncracked, just I'm just like, oh my God, I haven't used these parts of my body. They literally turn to wood. But just getting all the cracks out of all your body, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like just getting them healthy and cracked and popped, and you know what I'm saying? Like before you start doing squats, I don't even do squats, but you could say you do them air squats to get all them little pops out and shit. But that's another one. Everyone always says squats and deadlifts are so important, but I don't know. When I started doing an hour, yeah, dude, I ain't doing no hour. I did an hour of cardio probably once in my whole life, dude. Around 700. I still remember that day. I still remember that day. That tells you how rare it is. I still remember that day. I did 100 on the elliptical calories. I did 100 on the one that was in front of it. I can't remember. It was the okay. There's that one, and then and then there's the one where you go like where you're like almost like pedaling and going like this. I did 100 calories on that one. Then I went to the one in front of that and did 100 calories. And then I went back to the treadmill or whatever, treadmill, elliptical, and then the one, what was the third one? But I sat there, I did 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, and I did that, so you can say I did 900, close to 1,000. I'm pretty sure wearing muck boots has affected my leg and ankle muscles, leading to back issues. They restrict movement too much. Yep. That's another thing too. If your muscles get too big in some areas, it could actually start to cause weird issues or weird growths, or it'll change like the shape of your hand or just weird shit. What's up, Red Pill? How you doing, man? Another day in in this place. Going barefoot for a while is game changing. I ground every once in a while. Just pop me in front of a big ass TV and I'll watch a movie while doing it. Yeah, dude, they got that at the gym I go to. They actually have a movie theater. You can go in there and there's a movie playing and all the ellipticals and treadmills and blah, blah. I've had back problems. If anything goes wrong with the spine, it can cause all. Oh, God, dude, I know, man. The spine's the worst. The spine is the worst. That's where all your nerves come out. You can get an issue that you think's an elbow issue. It's a spine issue. You think you have a problem with your knee? Nope, something's wrong with your fucking L3 in your vertebrae. Like, spine is, man, that's just, once your spine starts getting out of whack, bro, kiss your ass goodbye. And it's not going to be a comfortable way out either. Like, bro, that's why I'm all for stretches. I do spine stretches almost every single day, bro. Every single day I do my spine stretches and basically get all the pops out of my body. I fucking move into directions that I don't normally move into. Yes, sometimes you got to poke your butt out and look like a homo thug. Who cares? Like, you have to do these movements that you don't do often. So standing with your hips super far out to the side, that's a movement most guys don't stand in. Those are the movements you got. So I stretch in. I'll push my body in. I do my stretches. Upper body stretches to me is youthfulness. Stretching, and I'll say being flexible, it to me is youth. I've had back problem. Yeah, you start getting all stiff, you start sitting around too much, you become sedentary, you have an unhealthy diet, shit that deteriorates your body from the inside out. You're going to have a body that becomes a torture chamber, bro. I've seen it happen, guys. Believe me, you don't want to go out like that. If you're the sedentary, just want to sit around type of person, bro, you are literally going to end up in hell. I've seen people begging God to take them. Nerve damage sucks. I tapped my wrist against the counter a couple months ago and must have pinched a nerve because half my thumb has been numb since then. Yep. One thing. You could pick up a box a million times in your life, man. Just this one day you pick it up a weird way and something happens and it will fuck your life up, man. You start talking nerve damage, boy. That's torture chamber talk, bro. That's torture chamber talk. It's a game changer. Oh, yeah. Red Pill. So that family friend of mine that I bring up all the time, her name's Arlene. It doesn't matter. Whatever. I mean, people are going to send her like hateful emails or something. I don't care. But she had done something in the garden and threw her back out so bad that she was stuck like this pretty much. Bent over. She couldn't. And she was in such agonizing pain that she was screaming at the top of her lungs while her husband and the other dude that was there were carrying her to the car, and then from the car to the physician. The physician and her husband had to literally carry her. She couldn't breathe without it being agonizing. She said he went like this, filled out her back, and said, okay, man, 1 second. Moved something in her back, and all the pain went away. He said, there you go, ma'am. Have a good day. And she got up and walked out of the doctor's shop that she literally had to be carried into in a fetal position, screaming at the top of her lungs. So yeah, nerve pain is fucking demonic, bro. It's brutal. You could say God is just this demonic but righteous motherfucker. It's like, you want to sit around, motherfucker? Well, I'm going to make you pay for your laziness. And your body just like torments you. I was crippled for a few months from ankylosing spondylitis, autoimmune type arthritis. Did a juice fast and the inflammation went away. I always go back to raw if I start getting aches. Yep, exactly. Cannabear. So I don't think people realize how bad food is killing them, especially if you're eating unhealthy shit, bro. If you're eating like frozen dinners or frozen pork rolls, like, bro, if it's got seed oils in that fried shit, bro, you are literally killing yourself. You have shoulder pain and neck pain and your shit gets stiff all the time. Like, you're doing that to yourself. The second you clean up your diet, just fast and it'll prove it to you. Do a long fast, a water fast. That's it. I love fried chicken, bro. Fried chicken's the one that gets me. That's when you'll see my rosacea's real bad. That's because I've been eating some fucking fried chicken, boy. I love it, dude. Fried chicken's better than a steak. Okay, if you have the texture of a filet mignon's amazing. The flavor's not that good, but you get a good ribeye and you're eating the loin. A good steak is good, but good fried chicken actually don't even compare to steak. Don't even compare to good fried chicken. Make sure you're taking probiotics if you're fasting. Don't want chronic dysbiosis. I do. I take a probiotic and a what's the other biotic? I forget. I take both of them. I have one that's a combination of both. Luckily, I have 2 gallons of pineapple juice. Oh yeah, prebiotic. Yes, sir. Pineapple juice on tap to help digest it. I've heard good and bad things about pineapple juice, Cannabear. Actually, a doctor that I respected a lot, Dr. Sebi or whatever, said that pineapple juice actually isn't good for you. I've heard people say it's amazing that it fucking cured their issues and this and that. Then I hear Dr. Sebi, who's somebody I respect. I actually agree with a lot of what Dr. Sebi says, but then I hear him say, no, it's got things that actually damage your intestines from the inside out and cause all kinds of issues. And I'm like, what? That sucks, dude. I love pineapple juice. And if you're a juicer, that's one of those motherfuckers that gives you a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them fruits that gives you a lot of juice, bro. A lot of fruits don't give you shit, bro. A lot of vegetables, they don't give you shit. You put them in there, and most of what you get back out is some fiber. You might get like a little teaspoon or tablespoon of juice, doing it in the juicer way. I still got to try. I mean, there's nothing wrong with me, so I don't know why I'm trying something to make me healthy. I sort of came to this realization recently with my brother Dietary on the phone. When it comes to diets, I've tried all of them. I've tried vegan. I've tried pescatarian. I've tried keto. I've tried all of them. I've pretty much tried every single diet except that sugar diet they talk about. I haven't tried that one yet. I heard people are like literally like getting super skinny off a sugar diet. Like, what the fuck are we talking? But anyways, they'll be diabetic by the time they're 27. But anyways, actually, I've been eating sugar my whole life, so I don't know. But anyways, I sort of come to this conclusion: as long as you don't overdo a lot of unhealthy, worse shit you can eat foods back to back, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you're eating nasty shit. You're going to be about as healthy as you can get. If you switch to a healthy diet, your skin will glow a little bit more. That's about it. You'll look about a year or two younger and your skin will glow. That's it. Other than that, as long as you just don't eat stupid shit all the time, you're going to live about how long you were going to live anyways. And if you are overdoing the nasty shit, do what Canterbury said. Take a quick, 1 week, do a 1 week juice fast or something, and you're good to go. Your body heals itself. Enzymes want to kill everything they touch. Oh, yeah, that's what I heard. Probiotic helps the gut whenever I have gut issues. That's what everybody always recommends is some vinegary ass fucking, fermented shit. I do. I like, so one of the drinks that I used to make all the time is just half a lemon squeezed, go of vinegar, apple cider vinegar. I used to do Bragg's before it was bought up by Katy Perry, and now they use Bill Gates apples sprayed with shellac, which is bug shit from Iraq. Why are we even saying this shit? But anyway, that's what's going on. But I would do apple cider vinegar, half a lemon, a little bit of honey, distilled water, and I would drink those. That's just, when you drink apple cider vinegar and lemon juice every day, your skin's gonna stay very healthy looking. That's for sure. Maybe a person had love for him, but there's a chance he's an agent. Oh no! And they're cheap and rotting teeth. But there's a chance anybody's an agent, Divine. There's a chance I'm an agent, according to some fucking retards in this reality. There's a chance I'm an agent. Rotten old grill fucking Chris Sedaris on here with his real name channel is an agent. Like, some fucking people are retarded, bro. And I look at it like this now. I can't take anybody's. Like, if I could be labeled an agent by some idiot, I look at it like, man, anybody could be labeled an agent by anybody at this point. It's like, well, how perfect does somebody got to be to not be an agent? And they're cheap. Had my back caught once. Yeah, pineapples are dope. I love pineapple, bro. And rotting teeth. Pineapples rot your teeth? Or sweet. Oh, yeah, you're saying that not only will they be diabetic, they'll have bad teeth. Yeah, I have that issue. I have a terrible sweet tooth. Police has tried every diet, I'm pretty sure. Vegetable Police is a diet flip-flopper. Mainstream medicine is such a goddamn scam. So I will say the diet that I had where I felt like I was fasting, actually. That's the best way to put it. I always say I felt great. The best way to put it is I felt like I was fasting while I was on the diet, which was basically all natural, which is I can eat all fruits, all vegetables, seeds. If it grows off a plant, if it came from the earth, I eat it. The only thing extra I added that was animal product was eggs. That's it. That diet, I literally felt like I was fasting all the time. I felt great, dude. For those 3 months, I felt like a fucking, those 3 months, I think, healed me a lot and helped a lot of my issues. It's such a goddamn scam. It is the food. Yeah, it's the food that makes us sick. And it's the medicine that keeps us sick. If medicine worked, you wouldn't have to refill your script every month. It's a scam. It's a way they make people sick and then they pay you to stay sick. Or no, I'm sorry, you pay them to stay sick. Let me rephrase that. Jeez, I said it wrong. Katy Perry bought Briggs. Yeah, isn't that weird? Like all these cult members are connected. Like, bitch, what do you know about Briggs? What do you know about apple cider vinegar? You fucking pretty blue-eyed fucking succubus. She's pretty. She has very pretty eyes, Katy Perry. She has very pretty eyes. Bill Gates created a poop to freshwater machine. It was strange. Why are we creating machines that take shit and turn it into water instead of machines that take, I don't know, ocean water and turn it into water? Why are we creating a machine that could turn plastic into water? Or it's just like, motherfucker, just turn normal water into water, healthy water, for Christ's sakes. Is that too much to ask? Why are you guys turning shit flushed down the toilet, down the shower where I scrub the shit particles off my ass and sweat off my balls? Meanwhile, my next door neighbor's taking psych meds and she's taking sloppy Taco Bell shits down the toilet, and all this filth is going back to some factory to be recycled, to be brought back to me for me to shower in. What the fuck? That sounds disgustingly demonic. What are we forced to see everyone as possible agents? I know I'm not, but I can't be the only one. The thing is, Divine, who is an agent? For sure. You could say Alex Jones for sure is an agent. I mean, he don't even look like the same motherfucking person he used to be. He literally looks like he's been cloned and replaced at this point. So, and who do you guys know that does that? I've known plenty of people in my life that lost weight or got in shape. It didn't change the way they look, though. I mean, a lot of people, anyways, just celebrities' faces change constantly. They like change into a different person. I mean, it looks similar, but it's like not the same person anymore. It's like a different dude now or a different dudette. It's like, how do you people change this much all the time? Like, I've known plenty of people in my life. They just not just change like this. But how do you define an agent? I don't know. And again, when I get attacked as an agent, it makes me just want to brush it all aside and go, man, none of y'all know. Y'all are just projecting your paranoia. Living to be 90, Hill McDonald's. I wouldn't mind living to be 90 if life was decent. But the way life is now, it's like, why do I want to live to be 42? I'm struggling to give you reasons to live till tomorrow. Big Pharma needs sick people, otherwise no. Yep. They're just literally demons, bro. And the reason that their demonic behavior gets dismissed as normalcy is because it keeps the economy going. Well, then our economy is demonic and evil. You're telling me we can't live symbiotic without having to live off of the suffering of people? It would catch rainwater. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Meanwhile, Canterbury, even if you did, can you trust it with all them weird chemicals in the air? At this point, fucking Undaunted said, I'm an agent. Yeah, okay, guys, let's play this game. I am an agent. Okay, now what? I'm a dude that gets on YouTube talking about this reality being a fucking soul trap and how we need to escape it, or maybe it's even a simulation. It's like, well, okay, you're an agent. You're an agent. Well, I'm a better truther as an agent than you are as a non-agent out there, idiots calling me an agent. Fucking retards. What up, Callum? Hey there, beautiful souls. I think they piss beer now. I always thought beer was piss. When I was a kid, I remember my Uncle Carl was like, my stepdad Carl was like, Chris, come here. Take a sip of this. And I was like, okay. I literally thought he pissed in there, bro. That's how beer tasted to me. I always thought beer was piss. The weather is so weird right now. So many strange clouds in the sky and crazy downpours. So yeah, that actually, Kyung, I think it was you. You linked me. I see that dude's videos all the time. He always gets recommended to me, that Eck Akers guy. I enjoy his videos, but he made a video recently talking about how thunderstorms are weird. I said that 5 years ago. I was like, dude, these thunderstorms aren't the same way they used to be. It's not the same thing happening that I remember happening my whole life. They thunder different. The thunder sounds different now. Sometimes it sounds weird and like poppy. It's like, boo, 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 boo. It's like, what the fuck was that? Lightning used to go. You'd see the flash, the quick strobe light, and you hear boom. You say, oh, 2 seconds, it was about 2 miles away. Now it's like there's a strobe light happening in the sky. There's no thundering at all. You hear nothing. And then when you do hear something, it's this weird like boom, 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 boom. It's like, what is this? What's going on? The whole reality's turned into some weird fake thing. Even the weather's weird. Like for real. I can see the reflection of heaven off your shiny ass head. Dude, you know I've been accused of shining my head because of that, Matt. People say, "Oh, you put wax on your head." It's like, no, I don't, bro. Just my head's shiny, motherfucker. I think oils come out of your scalp. They go into your hair, right? Isn't that what they say? It's bad to wash your hair every day because the natural oils that come out of your skin that go into your hair. Well, if you don't have hair, you just have an oily looking head. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then again, I've seen some dudes who are bald and their head looks dry, but that's actually more rare. That's more rare. I don't see too many dry bald heads. I mean, can I get it dry looking? Rub off all this oil, bro. I don't know, that motherfucker's still shiny, baby. It helped a little bit. It's my halo. Oh, it's my third eye, except it's crooked. I can't get it in the center. There we go. Oh, it's Tien. If you remember Tien from fucking Dragon Ball Z, bro. Tien was on Team Bald, baby. The clouds look flat and low in the sky. Chris, I had a phone call, but we'll rewind the video. My question is, how can I prove I'm not an agent? You can't. As I say, like, there's no way to prove. I get accused of being called agent. But how do I disprove it, though? Like, to you retards out there that can't see I'm not an agent just off logic, how do I prove I'm not an agent now? Oh, you're controlled by the mind virus or demons or whatever. They're just going to say some dumb shit. It's like, well, then you're just shut up. That's why I'm saying, like, and when I hear the agent thing, I'm like, shut up. He's an agent. Alex Jones may be an agent, but I still don't want to hear it because you can't prove it that he is. The only thing I can do is either listen to him and take his information or recognize it as bullshit. I would love to talk to Alex Jones on my channel because if he was an agent, I'd expose him in 10 minutes. I'd expose him in 5 minutes. Chris, you're always going to be an agent, Divine. Divine reality, we all know you are the agent. You're here from the FBI to watch me. You're always going to be. Tien was a real one. Fuck yeah, he was, bro. I don't know why he kept throwing up that fucking rock symbol or whatever, that Jay-Z shit. The fuck you mean I'm an agent? Hell no. Nah. He said he'll nah, like he will nah, but I think he meant hell no. Hell motherfucking no, boy. You don't know. Your ass gonna learn today. I live among lepers and prostitutes. Whoa. Nah, bro. You're an agent. You are an agent, Divine. What? And then Divine's like, what makes you think that I am an agent? And I go, you are an agent. An agent from Team Evil who is also a demon. When Kyung sits at his computer desk, he goes, only other demons understand the message I just delivered. We don't talk in language. We talk in size of sweat spots and knuckle cracks. Anyways, those people don't have psychosis. Okay, keep watching that retard's channel. Black pilled means that a person is so hardcore red pilled that he is in permanent existential dread and depressed. I would say don't be black pilled. I live among, if you want to keep your sanity. Oh, but it's all true. Yeah, okay, well, don't ruminate on that. It's true that your grandmother died. It's true that your mom died. It's true that your pet died. Do you sit there and think about it constantly? No, you come to terms with it. It is what it is. Move on. So being black pilled is fine if you're a truth seeker, but if you're ruminating on the darkest thoughts, like, well, you're just driving yourself insane. There is not a time to drop your discernment, no matter whom he thinks. I agree. There's never a good time to drop your discernment. I'm an agent. I see you all. Oh God, no, John has showed up. Oh, he's got the Illuminati monocle. The Illuminati stole the Monopoly man's monocle. We were talking about the Mandela effect the other day. That's one. That's one I clearly remember. The Monopoly man. Me and my brothers played Monopoly 100 hours when we were kids, bro. I used to see it all the time. I remember asking again my stepdad Carl, what's that? Because I'd never seen anybody with one. I'd never seen anybody with glasses that only had one. And I remember him saying, that's a monocle. That's where I heard about it, was from the Monopoly man. Well, according to this reality, he never had one. Message relayed, understood. I missed one knuckle as it is sensitive. Heard it the other day. When the joke, it's sort of an inside joke if you're not keeping up with the drama queens. There's that creep, the Santee machine, that says I'm an agent and that I'm a demon and he sees me. And he's been saying this to me now for 3 years. And that's pretty much all he says are those same 3 lines. You're a demon. I see you. Just like, okay, bro. But he said to me like shit like that. Like, oh, I see you, demon. You're cracking your knuckles. I see you, demon. You got sweat spots. It's like, brother, if you're talking about my knuckle cracking and sweat spots as ways to describe me as a demon, and you can't tell you have psychosis, brother, that movie, The Beautiful Mind, is impossible or extremely super rare, because you could be that motherfucker, but you believe you're psychosis. Demons, he's talking about amateur level demons. That boy is a demon. He's a retard on top of it. So that's what's in knuckle cracks. Yeah, like, it's just dumb. It's like stupid shit. Like, you don't think you're reaching, bro? Oh, what did I do that made me a demon? And then all of a sudden there's crickets. It's always just I see you, or another stupid comment repeated again. It's like, okay, you're a fucking idiot. Shut up. Mandela effect. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Total demon agent. Yep, move on. Laugh out loud. That dude is what I would call an agent. He's literally an agent. So I mean, what else does he got to do to prove it? We're in school that the Mississippi flowed the opposite way or something like that. I don't remember that. Mississippi. I remember kids always saying that over and over again. It's like they were just so happy to learn how to spell that stupid fucking place where they'll probably never hang out at. That is probably it. I see projection a lot. Huh? What do you mean, Callum? Oh, you're seeing his projections, or I don't know. Your sense of humor got me rolling, man. Thanks. You are a blessing. I appreciate you, Divine. Thank you, brother. I just called him you too. Or did you hear my diss track I made to that clown, bro? Divine, did you hear it, bro? I dominated him. You should have heard the original lyrics. It wouldn't let my original lyrics go through. And it doesn't know how to flow. It just doesn't. AI doesn't flow. And if you try to get it to flow, it just starts going. It's like, dude, come on, man. This shit's got to get better. If you guys would have heard, if it gets unrestricted, I'll probably just have to do it on a beat myself. You know what I'm saying? Just rap it myself, even though I don't want to rap. But if I do it, it's going to come out properly. I just call them YouTube whores. I just don't see how smaller channels are on TV. Yeah, I just don't get it. It's like, what is it about me, agent boy, that makes me an agent? And then crickets every time. It's like, I gave you several hours to say something of substance and you couldn't. Doesn't that reveal you as an agent? You're obsessed with me. And you can't even tell me why I'm an agent. All you can talk about is knuckle pops and shit. Like, bro, you're a clown. You ain't even a real man. Projecting his own shit onto you. Dude, he does it constantly. That's why I know how to eat him. I know exactly what to say to him to piss him off, to really get under his skin. I've dealt with idiots like him my whole life. He actually commented one time, how do you know me so well? How do you know me every time? Because I always call him out on his bullshit. Like every time he comments or emails me, I'm like, yeah, this is you. Shut up. I like instantly call him out. It's like, dude, I see you. You're an idiot to me. Like, I've dealt with people like you my whole life. What do you mean? Why am I so good at it? I could have called you out on your stupidity when I was 12. I think that's I think that's, I hate to keep bringing up, that's an abused kid thing. You have to be able to read people. You have to be able to read people's behavior, their facial expression, everything, if you want to survive. That mixtape was epic. Goat type shit. Thank you, Divine. It was fun, dude. It was fun. It really was, dude. It was so fun to make it. It's fun to listen to it, too, because it's sort of like, I sort of been going back at him, like, for what, like a month now, 5 weeks. And actually, up until the other day, he threw in the towel after me going back at him for 2 weeks. So, yeah, me reflecting back to him the way he behaves, it eats him up. Boy, he's over there fucking eating his own self with his own toxic mind. I know how to dominate and own people like that. Like, he's a clown to me, but total agent. He attacked, I don't know, my channel, Forever Consciousness, Nonconformist Radio, Joshua S. John. Who else has he attacked that's actually a very conscious fucking soul that's done way more in this realm? Oh, he says Eric Dubé stole his ideas. Yeah, bro. He's that dude that killed Dimebag Darrell. That's who he actually is. He's the guy saying, you're all stealing my ideas here. What ideas? Because when it's left to talk about shit from your mouth, you just talk like a 12-year-old retard. You ain't some conscious soul. Oh, Lion Sword Green Wizard. Yeah, he attacked him. Oh, he attacked WeC33. I mean, I'm saying, like, great conscious channels that they didn't say nothing wrong. They didn't do nothing horrible or evil. They don't have some history as a weirdo or a criminal. Like, they're just people on YouTube saying, yo, guys, I think this is a soul trap. This reality don't make sense. They're great conscious souls. Why are you attacking them? And if you ask him, he's going to say some stupid shit that's just dumb over and over and over again. It's like, okay, well, dude, you're just a dumbass motherfucker. Can you say anything of substance? Other than, you're a demon. I see you. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. How come you ain't tired of hearing yourself say the same thing over and over again at this point? It's weird. It's like, dude, are you actually possessed or something? Like, what's going on with you? He is absolutely possessed, like by a demon. That's how archons work. They're very repetitive. Could you guys imagine sending somebody an email, somebody you hate, an email every day for 3 years plus, or, close to every day, you could say, saying the exact same thing over and over again? Just, I see you, demon. We see you. ... That's the way he types every time. He leaves. So he'll say, the email will say, I see you, demon. ... You're an agent. ... We all expose you. ... And I'm like, okay, whatever. Swipe. Guys, schizophrenic. Don't pay attention to him. Oh my God, what a loser. Yeah, if Chris is an agent, I think we're fucked. Thank you, Divine. I appreciate that. Oh my God, what a loser. If Chris is an agent, he is shit at it. Yeah, I'm the worst one. And hey, Illuminati, if I'm working for you, can you please donate to my PayPal? Like, bro, I don't want to do this shit for free forever, motherfucker. Help a brother out. If I'm an agent, pay me, motherfucker. Yeah, I would say that. Pay attention to my mannerisms. I'm 5 foot, 5'10". 5'10". I thought I was 5'11", but I don't know. I guess I got like a slight, because I clearly remember being measured and being told I'm 5'11". But now when my nephews measured me, they were like, no, Uncle Chris, and they marked it and everything, and I was actually like 5'10". I was like, what the fuck? Like, at the beginning of 5'10", not at the end of it, at the beginning of it. I'm like, what the hell? The fuck happened to my height? Well, anyways, I guess I wasn't as tall as I thought I was, but it seems legit. Energy says a lot. Yeah, it's well, dude, I love it. Honestly, now, Matt, I'm not gonna lie. He was sending me emails, like, again, constantly, and I was always passive, or I would say something like, just like, cool story, bro. So like you're an agent, you're a dean. Like, yeah, cool story, you fat dork. And I would just, like, reply that to him or something. I've never really, like, attacked him back. But I started enjoying it, to be honest with you. It's fun to me. Now you're telling me don't let him bother you. Are you kidding me? He went like 2 weeks without emailing me, and I started getting bothered that he wasn't emailing me. And I was like, dude, please send me another one. Like, I want you to say some shit to me. Now that I'm eating you back, motherfucker, I'm going to eat you until there ain't nothing left. You fuck with the wrong one. You fuck with the wrong one, dude. Actually, you fucked with the right one. If I was the wrong one, I would have eaten you a long time ago. I would have truly cursed you. And anyways, but you actually fucked with the right one. But that being said, I'm done. When my mother passed and he said, flushing your fat whore mom down and all this shit to me, flush your fat whore mom died on the toilet. And I was like, okay, I don't care if you got issues, brother. I'm going to eat you. I'm going to eat you now. I'm going to make you look like a clown. I'm going to jaw rule you. I'm going to jaw rule you. I'm going to make you infamous. I'm going to make everybody laugh when they see your image. I'm going to eat you, you little fucking parasite. That's not me. That's actually my mom saying that, just so you guys know. He shouldn't have said that shit about my mom. But anyways, do you think there are forces who have their hands so far up their rear ends, though? Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Get an invasion table and you might be... Oh, an inversion. I have an inversion table, Divine Reality. I have one. It actually helped my hip a lot. It helped my hip. If you're having hip issues from sitting too much, get an inversion table. It'll help your hip. And your back. And your back. If you do your stretches and shit. Yeah, I got one. But yeah, Monster, I think that these demons can not just possess people, but like whole buildings can be sort of possessed by these entities. So if you were on, let's say, one of the popular shows, let's say Ellen DeGeneres is a good example. If you worked for her or around her, you would probably start to notice odd things happening. You'd probably start to hear whispers when you're sitting in the shitter at that studio. You'd probably feel a coldness come over you if she came near you. There's certain people who are possessed, I believe. And if you even get around them, it can make you sick literally make you sick and throw up. Like, if you really know about energies, like when, who said that? Someone said that. Divine. If you really know about energies, go and watch Ellen DeGeneres, any of her shows, and just really look at her. That woman's dark, bro. There's something wrong with that lady. Something's off, man. She's like demon possessed, or they're just that fake Chucky smile. I don't know how to explain it, that deadness in the eyes, that I'm pretending. Like, there's something wrong there. There's something definitely wrong with that woman. Or just go for a ring dinger. Oh, are you kidding? Have I heard of it, bro? I love the fun. I tell my brothers all the time, Red Pill. I'm like, bro, we need to go to fucking Houston and get a ring dinger, bro. I want one so bad, bro. I want a ring dinger so bad, dude. I would love to have one. Have I heard of one, bro? If I could get one every week, I'd probably get one. And I haven't had one. They look pretty devastating. Like, maybe if I got one, I would think twice about saying I want one every week, but I would love to have at least one and see how I feel after that. What up, Craig? How you doing, BHD? Damn, Mercy, you ain't been around in a minute, bro. How you been? How have I been, motherfucker? How have you been? I've still sort of been around. You're the one that ain't been around. How you been? I haven't seen you in a minute. Roshi, you haven't been around in a minute, have you? I've been good. Yeah, I mean, as good as you can be in this realm as a conscious soul. I mean, I've had entities fuck with me, but I wasn't impressed. A lot of the times you won't be impressed, Monster. I will say there are some entities that I don't know if you could say fuck with you. I would say that can show you their power that'll make you uncomfortable. Ellen DeGenerate. Yeah, dude. There's something wrong. And how do people not know? Like, I knew that when I was a kid looking at her show. Something was off. Like, you could read it. How did people not have that? It's weird. They always find out these celebrities where there was like Pete. You guys couldn't read there was something off with Pete Diddy? Really? Man, you just got to see him acting as him for 5 seconds to know this dude, there's something's weird about him. Like, that's the dude that would come around if we were all actually hanging out in the hood and everybody would be off put. Like, yo, bro, walk down the road, bro. You don't want to be able to do. You're weird. There's something fake about you. You're a weirdo. Like you guys can't read that with these people, Ellen and Diddy. I knew about all that when I first seen these motherfuckers. Like people are all surprised about it. Oh, I couldn't believe you. How do you not know it already? Just look at these people. Right on red. Ellen DeGenerate is a demon or demonically possessed or demon controlled. The ring dinger, what is that? So to do a proper ring dinger, basically you lay on your back, your feet are elevated, so your legs are up kind of. They lock your hips in so you can't slide. Then they wrap a towel around your neck, grab the towel and pull towards their body. So your head goes up. The way it feels to you is that your vertebrae, all the ways from your top vertebrae, all the ways down to your fucking coccyx bone. You feel it all the ways pop down to your butt. It readjusts your whole vertebrae in one quick shot. I would love one, bro. Not scared of any of those little mystery beings. Yeah, Monster, I sort of lean into them now. When they make their presence known, I sort of lean into them. I'm like, what do you want? And then they just don't have power. It's weird. I guess when you're aware of them, some of them still have power. What am I saying? No, they still have power. They can work through other people. If they can't fuck with you, and let's say you're in a relationship and your girlfriend doesn't believe all this crazy mind virus shit that you do, it'll start working through her. It'll work through the people around you. Don't turn your back on P. Diddy. Yeah, yeah, I wouldn't. Do you still believe in the simulation theory? Yep. Yes, sir. Everyone is so worked up over these storylines on P. Diddy and Dupenstein. It happens all the time. It's a psychological warfare thing that's happening. So what they do is they show you how evil they can be, and then they show you how they always get away with it. It's a psychological thing that it does. Like sort of like the O.J. Simpson trial. They do this to us over and over again, but it's a psychological thing. If the people are on their team, P. Diddy's on their team probably. He's probably another informant that works for the FBI the same way Epstein was. They'll get away with murder. Even if they decapitated people and they find out they decapitate people, they will get away with it. And then they'll tell you that they did it. They'll tell you that they got away with it. And you'll just have to go, well, I see how that happens every time. It's kind of scripted. Everything's scripted. If it's shown to you through the news, MTV, media, it's scripted. Puff Daddy's been a weirdo. Yeah, and anybody could have told you that, bro. Watch how he behaves. Just look at him, how he acts for 10 seconds. He's a total weirdo, right? Right off his bizarre, uncomfortable, cringy, weird personality. He's a creep. Never belonged in the cipher. Yeah, he's a clown, like a scripted fake reality, should I say. Oh, it's absolutely scripted and fake. Absolutely scripted and fake. And there's some actors that give me that opposite effect. And who knows, maybe they're just good narcissists that work for the bad guy team. But Jim Carrey, to me, comes off as a good guy. Morgan Freeman comes off to me like a good guy. Lawrence Fishburne comes off like a good guy. Keanu Reeves comes off like a good guy. There's a lot that give the opposite effect. What's his name? Brandon Lee came off like a really good guy when he was still alive, before they killed him on the set of The Crow. So there's a lot of actors and stuff that give the opposite effect. But man, when you see like P. Diddy, doesn't he give you 100% the creepy boy effect? You know what I'm saying? Like something's wrong with this dude. Like this ain't the type of dude that would be hanging out with me and my boys. Diablo 3 times. Why do you say that? What's going on? Diablo 3 is old now, bro. Aren't they on Diablo 4 now? Why are you saying Diablo 3? What's going on with that soon? Oh, I don't even have fucking BattleNet anymore. I I thought I did. I thought I seen. Oh, that's Project Ascension. Project Ascension's dope. Fuck Diablo 3. Man, you gotta try Project. Have you tried Project Ascension, bro? I think you would love that shit, bro. You would love Project Ascension, dude. If you did seasonal mode and leveled characters like that, I think you'd have a hell of fun. That ain't me. What? Dude, it's so fun. I'm telling you, it's fun. They just gauge reaction to roll out script. Yeah, and it's weird because you could say it's all scripted, but it's like if it's scripted, it's just a part of the script, isn't it? It's not keeping it scripted. It is the script. But the script is that we constantly are being like, what, MK Ultra'd by our handlers to like, see, we're rich, we're evil, we get away with murder. Please manifest that for us in your hatred. Denzel Washington. Oh, yeah, he comes off like a good dude, too. Denzel Washington, which is weird because usually when they come off like a genuinely good dude, they don't make good bad guys unless they're a great actor. I guess he must be a good actor because he made a pretty good bad guy. I think many of those are used without their knowledge. I think I could make a really good bad guy if they had me playing a part of like a violent, having to be nasty and violent and physically mean, and I could play that role super easy. But you could say I'm a good-hearted guy. There's a lot of people like that. Mr. T's like that, I'm pretty sure. So I should tell you guys, if you guys are into celebrities and shit. So my mom worked at McGee's Women's Hospital. They had a bunch of celebrities come in. Mr. T was an angel. This dude couldn't even look at a kid struggling. He'd start tearing up. The dude that, what's his name? He's a Jagoff. Baywatch. He was on Baywatch, and he was on he had Kit the car. That dude is a total fucking scumbag. That dude's a piece of shit. Oh, he was also on America's Got Talent, or one of those singing contests for a little bit. What the hell's his name, man? David House. Thank you, Red Pill. Jesus, that dude, my mom said, was a fucking scumbag. My mom was very moral, especially when it came to like children. She was very moral, and she said that guy was a piece of shit. That one of the kids had cancer. He was completely bald. He loved that show where he had the car and he had his posters up on the wall. And David Hasselhoff had come in. He's like arguing with his publicist. The publicist basically like telling him, like, you just do this and get it over with, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, kid, whatever. Basically told the kid to go fuck himself. The kid was like, oh my God, you're my hero. And I was just wondering if you could sign. He was like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. One per kid. Or he said so. My mom was like, I couldn't believe how he acted to he said the kid, I guess after they left, that kid ripped down all the posters off the wall. That kid ended up dying like a couple weeks later, but so even the people you would think you can't judge a book by its cover. Mr. T looks like a violent motherfucker. Well, what is his go-to line? You ain't gonna fool me. What does he say? I can't remember, but you can't change a fool. What does he say? Anyways, he comes out like tough. He's actually a total sweetheart. They get the people that people love to say wacky shit movies. The real reason I've been gone for a while because I'd be busy with the whole life shit. Oh, Roshi, I'm sorry to hear it. Hopefully everything's going good for you there, brother. You can see it sometimes, like when Jim Carrey went off script. Yeah, there's something, you can see it in people. You really can read if people are good or bad. You can. And if you look at me and you see an agent or a demon, that's really got me questioning your psychological state. Like, you're an idiot then you can't see me. You're a child of the spirit. You're a child in the spirit. You're not a man to me. Well, I think some things are predetermined to happen before it happens. I loved Knight Rider as a kid. Oh, that's what it was, Knight Rider. Yeah, the little cancer kid loved Knight Rider, and David Hasselhoff was like his hero. It's like, I always thought that was weird when my mom told me that story, because I always thought he was weird. Even though the show Knight Rider had the cool car in it, he always came off as a weird cringe lord, like sort of like how they would describe Chuck Norris, like so full of himself type of motherfucker. So even as a kid, I could see through his bullshit. Like, he was a weirdo to me. That's what I'm saying. Some people, there's some people that can see through bullshit. You really need to listen to those people when they talk. They know what the fuck they're talking about. And in a way, it feels like it was going to happen regardless of the situation. Dude, you know what though? Another one that I thought was a good dude that I thought that I may have been wrong about was the father on Family Matters and the father on Full House. I've heard weird stories about both of them, and I thought they were both good guys. I heard that the father on Family Matters, who I loved when I was a kid, bro. I especially loved the father on Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Uh, he came off tough, but he also gave me those good vibes. Like he came off like tough, but also like he would punch you out if you disrespected a child in front of him, type of tough. You know what I'm saying? But the other two let me down. I heard the Family Matters dude was at a Diddy party, and then I heard the Full House dude was a fucking child sniffer. I don't know if it's true, but man, I hope it's not. They gave me good vibes. I actually like loved them growing. You know, like as a kid watching those shows growing up, they were my dad. Yeah, things disappear out of nowhere. David the psychopath Hasselhoff. I pitied. Oh yeah, I pitied the fool. That's what he always used to say. Pity the fool. Yep. Bob Saget. Yeah, I heard Bob Saget was a child sniffer. I heard he abused the little girls that are on the show or whatever, the little twin girls or whatever, Kate and Mary Olsen. I heard he abused them. Remember the Hollywood actors all banding together against Trump or to push the COVID candidate? Easy to tell. Most are assigned roles to take a side. Dude, everybody has somebody else lining their back pockets. If you have a name in this reality, some fucking force out there, some billionaire, some creep is lining your back pockets, and you're a fucking sellout degenerate. And we should call out, reveal, expose anybody that's like that. An agent is also a handler. Or yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, handlers are definitely agents. I mean, if they're a handler, they're about as agent as you can get. They know they're working for the bad guy fucking team. I mean, they're demonic as fuck. They're evil. They're literally demons walking around in the flesh. Actor's agent, I mean. Oh yeah. They control where they go. Where actually, dude, I seen a video of the dude Callum that what's his name, man? The dude that wrote Spider-Man and all that. What's his name? He's got the little gray spots, the sunglasses all the time. Anyways, I seen a clip of him. Man, he's old, bro. He's like in his 80s, and he's sitting there like so like worn out and tired. And they're telling him, "Oh yeah, you just got to do this one thing again." He's like, What else do I got to do?" You could tell he was like just worn out and beat up. And they're like, "The work never ends." That's basically what they said to him. Like it never ends, and you could just see it on his face. Like, oh my god, man, what did I sign up for? I just wanted to make some cool comic books. Now I'm like being handled by these two jackasses. You got to go to this convention. Talk here, talk here, talk here. Ching, ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. They're paying him 50 grand to do the talk. Well, because I'm his manager, I get 30 grand. He'll get 5 grand, and then we'll pay the other people with the rest of the money. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Come on, we got to keep you busy, old man. People are disgusting, bro. It's crazy what money will do to some people, bro. Money will change people. I don't think money would ever change me. If you gave me $10 trillion, I wouldn't change. I'd be the same exact motherfucker I am today that I would be tomorrow with all that money. Billionaires, Bill Gates. It would never change me 1%. The money would never change me one fucking percent. I mean, well, actually, it would. It would make me a lot less depressed because if I had so much money, I didn't have to worry about bills. I wouldn't be stressed out all the time. But so there'd be that. So yeah, maybe it would change me. I'd probably smile a little bit more. Uh, Not YouTube shills, real life people. Wait, like Bill Gates used Kabbalah according to a few spiritual teachers I come across. according to and according to and according to. I'm sure that there's a timeline where Bill Gates used the Kabbalah. There's a timeline where Bill Gates, at this point, when we're going off according what a few other people said, or according what I heard, like what I was just saying, it's like, man, what do we know for sure? Let's look at where the evil's at. Let's see how it's funded and arrest those people. Can we even get to that point where we arrest the people that are on record being evil? If we can't even get to that point, we're never going to arrest anybody or get rid of these evil. It's like, man, we don't even do stage one. We never come together. All we do is make excuses as to why we shouldn't come together. Oh, no, that's what they want. It's like, what? No, it's not. Obviously, that's not what they want. They go out of their way to keep us all separated. Why would you say that's what they want? That's the opposite of what they want. I don't trust the industry stars like Steve Ray Vaughan. He actually always gave me an odd thing too, Stevie Ray Vaughan. I get the bad feeling from him. Actually, Johnny Depp gives me a good feeling, but he's Hollywood. So I don't know if he's a good guy, but maybe he's just a great actor. But I get that good guy feeling from him. He seems like a genuine good human. I don't know. Maybe behind the scenes, he drinks baby blood. I don't know. Real over rich. But I'll tell you this. Is Johnny Depp connected financially to anything evil? No. Then why are we even talking about him? Is Bill Gates connected to anything evil? Well, sort of. Then we need to talk about it. We need to talk about how we're going to find him and how we're going to get him and how we're going to make him pay for doing all these evil deeds. They use the script monster. Oh, Kabbalah really works. It's how the entities attacked me. Yeah, I don't know about that monster. I think there's entities that want to attack you. And if you got attacked, it wasn't because of the Kabbalah. It was because of the entities. If I took the Kabbalah and waved it around, and the only way that it could hurt me as a book is if I took it and started beating myself on the head with it. Entities come from beliefs. Egregores are created in the minds of the individuals that think they're casting spells. If you know the way the brain actually works, you don't need the Kabbalah. You don't need the handkerchief or the secret hat or the secret little hidden. All you need to do is put your mind to it and focus. And you could do anything that any entity could ever imagine. Actually, the entities work for you. Candle magic or Ouija boards, for example. Yeah, everybody mentions Ouija boards. I'm not worried about them 1%. Because I know even if an entity came through there, it wouldn't jump on me. It would know better. It would look at me and be like, yeah, I'm not going to fuck with that one. Johnny Depp, I heard, helped get some occultist out of jail who was known to be in the West Memphis 3 murders, their club. I heard that he was associated with that dude. They made the movie Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas about the guy. He was some sort of Hollywood writer or something. I can't remember what his name was, but I know what he looks like. And supposedly that dude was evil. So is Johnny Depp evil? I don't know. But again, that's why I say from him, I get the good guy vibe. And Kyung, brother, let me say this too. I know evil people from my past that I would label as evil. Do I hang out with them? Absolutely not. Would I hang out with them today at 40? No. Did I hang out with them at some point in my life? Yeah. If they hit me up and said, yo, Chris, I just got out of prison. I need your help. I would help them. And I know they're evil. He was my best friend growing up, man. What do you want me to do? So if Johnny knew somebody evil or was, related in some way, or does that mean he's evil? Maybe the guy that he's friends with was always sweet and kind to him. Even if he was doing evil shit on the side, was Johnny Depp doing the evil shit with him? Did Johnny even know about the evil shit? And if he did, how close of friends were they? There's just like, when you start doing that, because that could be done to me. You could say, Chris, I know a guy you used to hang out with that's in prison right now for murder. Okay, what's that got to do with me? Am I evil because that motherfucker lost his mind and got addicted to meth and, ended up murdering some dude, setting some dude on fire in some botched drug deal, attempt gone wrong or whatever? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell. What I'm saying is, you can't tell me somebody's evil because they knew somebody that might have been evil. At that point, it's like, well, okay. I don't think helping evil people is wise. No, I think we should set evil people on fire in front of everybody. Oh yeah, Hunter S. Thompson, that was his name. Yep. I heard that dude was into some weird shit. Like, he was actually a part of trying to, maybe one of those private island things or something, if I remember. I don't know. I mean, I hear it again. When you're in the truth community, in quotes, you hear all kinds of weird shit. Ooh, we heard from this source that he did this. And it's just like, well, is evil only a principle of the fucked up world we're in? No. I don't understand that. What? So is evil only a principle of the fucked up world we are in? No. Uh, is evil a principle? Evil's woven into the very fabric of this reality. I don't know what you mean, but I don't really understand that, Monster. I'm sorry. Excuse me. So if one of them were a child diddler or something, you would help them after they got out of jail? No. So there's certain lines I don't cross, and one I don't cross is child sniffing. So I would put myself in danger hanging out with a child sniffer, because I have some very weird, traditional, bizarre beliefs when it comes to people like that. And I'm in danger being around them. Even the God of this realm, would you still eat the God of this realm? But he murdered somebody, the guy I'm talking about. He murdered somebody. He was threatening them. It was a drug dealer. And he was threatening them with a can of kerosene or something and a match. And he was saying, give us the drugs, give us the money, or we'll set you and your girlfriend on fire. And in the process of him threatening the guy, well, it got lit. And the drug dealer who they were trying to rob, he didn't die. He ended up getting bad third-degree burns and blah, blah, blah. But the woman he was with died. She got caught on fire. They died. That dude's now in prison. His name was Howard. He was my friend growing up. But yeah, if he got out and he needed help, knowing he murdered someone, I would still help him. Yep, I would. But no, if I found out he was a child sniffer and got out, I'd beat his ass. And he knows I'd beat his ass too. We got into a lot of fights, me and him. Would you still eat the God of this realm, Chris? Yeah, I think so, yeah. The West Memphis 3 murders were teenage boys, I recall. West Memphis 3 murders. Oh, I remember that. Yeah. Didn't he help some murderer kids or something get out of jail or something like that? Yeah, I remember something like that, Kyung. I remember that. I don't know what that was about. Again, I don't know enough about it. I say he gives me the good guy vibes. I could be wrong. I could definitely be wrong. I mean, if this shit's true, what's he doing? Like, why is he doing this weird shit? I just think evil people need to be locked away from society. Not saying you are a pedo supporter or anything. No. Evil people need to be fuck locking them up. Why? So we gotta feed them? Just kill the motherfucker, man. I mean, I hate to be brutally honest. I mean, but just like fuck them, set them on fire. Then chop them up. Feed them to pigs. Feed them to pigs. Use them as pig feed. Okay, that's it. Or any kind of animal feed. Let's feed the animals with the demonic evil in this realm. Let's do that. I don't think it's just pigs that eat humans. There's all kinds of animals. I think lions, tigers, basically any large land cat would probably eat a human. Yeah, just feed them to animals. Fuck it, keep the animal kingdom thriving. You'd see nothing but healthy lions out there in the African safari. They'd be, man, why are all these lions walking around with 100 extra pounds of muscle on them? Well, they're all healthy and well fed. How are we feeding them? Oh, well, we got plenty of fucking elite corpses to feed them. Fuck it, set them on fire. But I see it as George Carlin said, it's a one big club. Of course, they would help get out one of their own. Absolutely. It's one big club, and you ain't in it. Most like 99% cannot be rehabilitated. Let's put cement shoes on them and let them swim. Yeah, something like that. Like, fuck all this. We need to arrest them and put them in prison for life. Like, no. No, unless their prison is a torture chamber, that's a YouTube channel that's being played 24 hours a day, then do it. Then I would always have something entertaining to watch. Oh, yeah. If there was a fucking, oh, yeah. If there was a fucking, okay, let's say that humanity woke up, became conscious. We actually did arrest all these evil. We found them all evil. We found the paper trails. We found them all in cahoots. We arrested the big team, the cult. I want them all on camera, admitting what they did, why they did it, what was their goal, what were they trying to accomplish. I want it there to fully spill the beans, and then I want that to be one channel. I'll go now watch why these demons even did what they did and try to understand their psychotic fucking cult mind. And then the next channel is those same people that already did their confession in the Hunger Games trying to survive type shit, bro. Them being chased by fucking wild tigers and hungry fucking wolverines. Tigers too much, man, because I don't know. As much as, you know, they're evil elites, I'd be happy to see them slaughtered by anything. Tigers too much. Have you guys seen what a tiger does to a human? A human is a rag doll. Even a big dude is a rag doll to a tiger. It will grab you in its mouth and run full speed while you're hanging out of its mouth up a tree. Okay? That's too much. We need something a little smaller. So we should mix, like, again, hey, you guys want to talk about George Carlin? Let's talk about George Carlin. We need a Wolverine on angel dust. That's what we need. A bunch of pissed off Wolverines, hungry Wolverines on angel dust, chasing these motherfuckers, them running through like this fucking desolate desert part of the little fucking trap we've created for them. They're like running through the desert, and you see this like Wolverine like chasing them, panting, fucking drooling. Bro, I would never not have some sort of entertainment to watch. Watching the evil parasites that did this shit to humanity be fucking tormented 24 hours a day. I would even pay for it. I would pay. Dude, if it was on pay-per-view, if I couldn't afford it, I would start a GoFundMe to watch it, bro. I don't care. I would pay for it, dude. George Carlin was disguised as a comedian. Not sure how he survived. Because he was actually a great comedian. A great comedian. Actually, you could say a lot of what Carlin said wasn't really all that funny. People laughed, but it was more like he was a truther on stage, wasn't it? He said a lot of truth. I know exactly what is George Carlin the Illuminati? Is he on the team? He's talking about the team. But any of these paranoid truthers tell you, oh, no, they're all he's on the team. It's like, bro, to you, everybody's on the bad guy team. Like, who are you even fighting for? Yourself? You're like the only one that you can guarantee isn't an agent at this point, you paranoid weirdos. You know, they can play to torture them, but I won't say. Dude, say it. I like good ideas. They're usually unfortunate. Hey, Matt, if you're still here, bro, I just want you to know, if you did play Project Ascension, bro, I would one-shot you on that game. As a matter of fact, I would 1v3 your three-man arena team by myself, bro. I would dominate you so bad you would ask me to marry you. I'm just kidding. You'd probably kick my ass, dude. You were always a little bit better. I was a little bit older, so I got the old guy excuse. Get out of prison. They don't get put in there for life. But I am pretty good at Ascension. Some of my builds came out really good. I know exactly what channel they usually, unfortunately, get out of prison. They don't get put in there for life. Yep. Do you think this world was always evil? Absolutely. I don't know. A lot of people say that, well, I think we started off good and then ended up evil. It's like, But how did we end up evil if that wasn't a part of the way the archons or the god or the scriptwriter wanted it to go? How did we end up here, though? This place was always. But then you see like the Tartarian architecture and buildings, and you're like, maybe there was like a golden age. And then also you could say, why do I long for a better realm if I've never experienced it? Isn't that weird? So like I have it in my mind that there's something wrong here, but how would I know that if here is all I ever experienced? And then it makes you wonder if it's like reincarnation. Did I my soul live during the time of the golden age? And that's why I just feel so out of place in this shit age. What about alligators? What about them? Oh, an alligator pit? Dude, fuck that. That again, that's too big. Once an alligator gets them, it's over. That's like the tiger getting them. No, a piranha pit, bro. Piranha wolf. Imagine them having to swim through it. Like they're running this part of the obstacle course, and then they have to jump in this like 15-foot lake and swim across to get to the next part. And there's like 2 or 3 piranhas, and they're really fucking digging into them, bro. Ooh, you see them like swim like, ah! And I would be loving it. People say, Chris, you're not a good person. What are you telling me? You want to see what? I would love every second of it. I would literally be like, fucking, I would be enjoying it more than you could imagine. I would be drooling about it. I would be so happy. My happiest place to be in this realm would be in front of my monitor watching that show, eating. That would be my heaven. Watching the elite get chased down and eaten by piranhas, bro. I don't care. They usually, unfortunately, get out of yeah. What about it? Epstein managed to end himself in his prison cell. Yeah, okay. Epstein was an FBI or CIA informant. His job was to blackmail celebrities so they don't have to pay them. They could say, okay, well, if you don't do what I say, I'm going to upload that video we have of you where you butt fucked a goat. I'm going to upload that video of you where a gang of dudes ran a gangbang on you. And you know, they're just some drugged up state being taken advantage of, but blackmail. That's all that Epstein was. He was an informant to blackmail celebrities to push agendas for the team, basically. He didn't kill himself. He was on the team. He probably flew out of there in a private jet. New storylines. I can't dismiss the possibility of Carlin being controlled, but I think he was one of the few glitches at the time. The big men weren't so as concerned. Glitch in the Matrix. Sounds like the best show ever. Doesn't it assume self? I would love that. That would be my heaven. If that show existed, especially if they like did it edited well, like it shows the black and white scene of them sitting in the confession stand and the dude that's fucking, muscling them like, why'd you do it? Why'd you do it? And they're like, because I worshipped Yaldabaoth and I think I need to worship him and sacrifice children to fucking Baphomet. And they're like, really, motherfucker? Okay. Well, now you're going to pay. And then it goes to the scene of them running from the fucking pissed off Wolverine, bro. Ooh, that shit would be the best show on TV. As gory and gross as it'll get, I would literally watch it with a smile on my face, eating my afternoon dinner and go to sleep like a baby after I'm done watching them be torn apart. It wouldn't even bother me. As a matter of fact, I'd love it. He was no longer useful to them, so they unalived him. Or that. Because you're also talking about the demon theme. They don't care. They could have chanced it, and that 1 minute missing footage was them getting him out of there and flying him out. Did you guys see the body? Did it look real? I didn't look into any of it. I mean, I've heard the little things in TikToks and here and there, but I never looked into the case. Did you see the body? When is that show coming? Oh, I would love to. Or like The Running Man. Yeah, some big old fucking 350-pound fat dude with a suit made out of light bulbs chasing them in a fucking electrical dune buggy, casting light ball chains at them. That would be amazing. I would love to see them running from that fat dude. I need to see that show. Yeah, me too. Shows and movies suck so bad right now. How many damn Superman movies? do they have to keep making? You know what's funny is I seen a Tupac interview, and I don't know why this stuck in my head. I probably seen this 20 plus years ago. He was in an interview and he said, I think that the poor are going to end up eating the rich. I think they're going to end up eating the rich. We're going to eat them. Or he said something like that. And I was like, ooh, like, what do you mean? Why? If you broke into their mansion, let's say, to go and get them, I'm sure there's a lot of food in the fridge. You're going to eat them? That's gross. Wow, boy. I don't understand, but it's stuck in my head, man. I'm thinking, man, he might have had a premonition. I think it's going to get to that point. People are going to lose their minds if they have. But no, maybe I'm wrong. If they haven't already, how far do they got to make it bad? At this point, I'm rooting for them to make it worse. Like, does it have to get more worse than now for people to finally fight back? Then God, Lee, let's get it over with. How bad's it got to get? The Running Man Elites. That would be the best show on TV. If someone can get me DMT, I'll exchange it for something. If anybody can get DMT, I would love it. Thank you very much. Email me and I'll give you my address. You can send it to me. Meth or crack. Oh my God. ChatGPT was willing to speculate and go into detail about Epstein conspiracies, but AI won't talk about flat Earth. Find that. Wait, what? It talks about flat Earth with me. When I talk to it, I think it talks about flat Earth. I would send some. Now, I'm good on the meth. I don't need any meth, but another interesting case. I've never, it's funny is I've heard about meth for fucking, over a decade now. I've never heard anybody talk about how the high feels. They talk about the weird shit that comes with it. It's like, oh, you'll be up for 3 days and you'll start to hear things. You'll start to hallucinate. You actually like look out of your window and see people outside looking at, talking to each other and looking at your window, and you get like super paranoid. And I hear all that, but I don't hear about the high. What's the high feel like? Like, does it feel like weed? Does it feel like acid? Does it feel like what's it feel like? Another interesting case is John McAfee, very intelligent man. Oh, John McAfee. Yeah, he seemed like a pretty cool dude. It's got to get beyond the point of bad. Dead ass, Chris. Yeah, if somebody could fucking actually get, like, dude, there's right now, we're in the year 2025, dude. Honestly, nowadays you can order anything offline. I could order a vape pen with DMT, pure DMT. I could even get a vape pen with 5-MeO DMT right now. I can order it right offline. Thing is, I don't know. I'm scared. To be honest, I'm scared. I got a buddy who can get DMT in the vape site thing. Bro, send them to me. I need to do it. I need to see the code. God damn it. Oh, man. That steak and ice cream, man, I'm hungry again. I ate a steak and ice cream, and I'm hungry again. I need to stuff my fat gullet. Maybe that's why they are tormenting us. We're in their torture TV. That's what's going on, Divine. That's what's going on. They enjoy it, and then they manipulate it so that the show goes in dramatic ways. Cracker. DMT, bro, not crack. Have you seen me smile? do I look like I should smoke crack, bro? I look like I need to run away from crack as fast as possible, bro. You can't see code on DMT or on crack. You can't see code or any of that on crack, or like talk to mantid entities. Bro, I want to talk to one of these entities. I want to put my hands around one of their throat and see if I can actually choke them. The high feels like flow state, but you don't necessarily have to be doing anything. No thoughts, unlimited focus. What? That sounds interesting. The high feels like flow state, but you don't necessarily have to be doing anything. No thoughts, unlimited focus. Whoa, that sounds actually really cool. I've never heard anybody explain it to me. Flow state? Flow state feels amazing. But you don't necessarily have to be doing anything. What? So you're just in a flow state feeling? That would feel dope. Well, unfortunately, I'll never smoke meth, so I'm not going to find out, but we'll look into it. Thank you, Candy Bear. That'd be dope. I choose DMT. Absolutely. Ever tried astral projecting? All the time, BHD. I'm not too good at it. Why the hell does nobody tell anybody where DMT can be attained? Bunch of dicks I want DMT. Oh, right out of anything, any thick DMT can be pulled out of any living thing, right down to lawn grass. You can pull DMT out of lawn grass. You can't pull a lot, but it's in all living things. Where they normally get it is from a tree bark called the mimosa tree. Out in Brazil has a lot of it. I think it's Brazil or maybe Peru. But you can order this tree bark and extract it with chemicals. Yep. Just type go to BitChute and type how to make or type I make DMT. I think that's the name of the video. It's a very simple process. But I mean, maybe I should just go that route and just use the fucking turpentines or whatever and shake the jar for 20 fucking minutes. And you have to, I mean, you really, so you got to put in the mimosa, you have to add the turpentines, you have to seal the jar, and then you got to turn it and wait. And it passes through because one rises, the other falls. And as they rub against each other, it pulls the DMT. So you have to wait. And then you have to turn it and wait. And turn it and wait. And then you have to do that for about an hour. And then you have to fucking turn it or shake. And then turn it and shake. And then turn it and shake. You have to do that for like an hour. It's just like, oh my God, bro. If you want to get a real good yield, it really is a process. But then you end up letting it sit and all the sediment separates, and you just use a turkey baster to pull out all the liquid, and you can actually reuse that liquid. Like if you take that liquid out and put it in another jar, you can use it again to do another extraction. And you can do multiple extractions off the same mimosa and keep getting more out of it. But anyways, you do that, and then once that, you take the rest of the liquid and you pour it into one of those big glass pans. And then you put an industrial fan on it, and it blows away. Everything evaporates. All the chemicals, you use a turpentine to separate the chemicals, evaporates. It's all gone. The only thing left is like a crystal. You get a razor and you scrape all that out. You put it in your little bowl, and you now have a little bowl full of pure dimethyltryptamine. Mm, 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 mm. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know why I did the eyebrow thing. Anyways, I didn't go see if we got any more coffee, baby. I gotta stuff my fat gullet. Please, Lord in heaven, make sure there's more coffee out here for me. Yes. Yes, motherfuckers! Ah! Bro, there was just enough coffee in that carafe for me to make another one, baby. Oh, it's what I needed. I don't have enough dry, itchy skin and achy joints. I need a little bit more coffee to fuck myself up. Monster, just okay. So there's a website called That Chemical Compound, D, you know how it starts, ends with a T. That, and then just type vape house after that.com. So the chemical compound, 3 letters, vapehouse.com. Check out that website. Yeah, that's funny, Monster. When I went out there, I looked up and I'm like, oh, of course, it's 117 while I'm making my coffee. I see it all the time, 117. Coffee is the best. I realize it's the cream I'm addicted to. Creamer out of pine nuts? Man, are you crazy? Is it good? Can you repeat that one more time? Which part? Yeah, we don't know for sure. Divine's right. We don't know that dude's gone. That dude fucking flew out of there. That dude was on their team. They didn't kill him. He's at the place where they keep us from. It's either somewhere at the Antarctic or somewhere at the North Pole, where they have their highly technologically advanced society built. He's living there now. You'll never see him again in this continents or whatever, the Americas, the world as we know it. The site. Really? Maybe it is the creamer. Send me the link of the website for the DMT. I just spelled out the exact website. Type it exactly how I said it, dude. Wait. So does it not pop up if you put that in your web address? What I just said? Does it not pop up? That does that look at it, the MT Vape House. I mean, that doesn't pop up. It didn't work yet. Huh, really? That's weird. Soaked pine nuts. Dude. Cannon Bear, can you email me exactly the process, where you get your pine nuts, what you do? I want to try this, if you don't mind. I'm about to wrap this one up, guys. I've been sort of neglecting my dog a little bit lately. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. And I love you guys. I know this place is a shithole. I wish there was more we could do. All we got to do is just get on here and talk about it. And that's it. If there was something more that we could do, I'd love to do it. I'd love to hear some practical things we could do to make this reality a better place. And yeah, hopefully everything works. I don't know, Monster. Whenever the mood strikes, I may come back in an hour. I may play with my dog and go, you know what? I still got tons of energy. I'm going to have a lot of energy if you're still awake. But I mean, right now it's already 1:23 in the morning. So if I come back in an hour, it's going to be 2:30 in the morning. If you're still awake, I might come back tonight or this morning, you could say. It just depends. Whenever I have free time and I have the energy and the motivation to do it. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. I love you guys, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully sooner than later. Love you guys.